Sometimes the smallest paper plane carries the biggest dreams. And behind those dreams, travel advisors who dare to turn passion into purpose. Welcome to the Dream Seller Show, brought to you by Culture Holidays, where we spotlight fearless travel advisors who don't just sell trips, they sell transformation. Hi, I'm your host Rajni, and in each episode, we bring you real stories, real struggles, and real wins from agents who chose to bet on themselves and build something meaningful through travel. Every travel advisor has a beginning. Some start with a business plan, others start with a single decision. It's finally my time. And today's guest turned her love for travel, her desire to work remotely, and a new chapter in life into a growing travel business. One that's already taken her and her clients from cruises to Bali to the magical island of Greece. She is someone who truly lives at the intersection of faith, purpose, business, and travel. Meet LaKisha Boyd, a travel specialist based in the Dallas area, a devoted mom, a mentor, a retreat host, an entrepreneur, and a woman deeply committed to uplifting others. Lakisha's journey is nothing short of inspiring. With over 15 years of experience in entrepreneurship and personal development, she stepped into the travel industry in 2023 and quickly built a business rooted in service, connection, and meaningful experiences. She is the founder of Enrich Her to Prosper Women's Ministry and Nonprofit and hosts powerful women retreat, including her signature If the Shoe Fits, Wear It enrichment retreat. She is also a full-time professional with Tesla, proving that purpose and ambition can beautifully coexist. At the heart of everything Lakisha does is family. She's a proud mom to her son Alberto, who loves to travel just as much as she does. From cruises to the upcoming trip to Thailand, and alongside her best friend and biggest supporter, Baba Tunde. She continues to build a life filled with faith, travel, and impact. Through her travel business, Lakisha specializes in cruises and group travel, helping people move from one day to we did it. Strangers become clients, clients become friends, and trips become lifelong memories. Well, her partnership with Culture Holidays has been a meaningful part of that journey from Bali to Greece and soon to Thailand, Paris, and Dubai, creating experiences that go far beyond vacations. Lakisha believes that travel is more than movement. It's healing, connection, joy, and purpose. So, Lakisha, welcome to the Dream Seller Show.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
So, how are you doing, Lakisha?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's getting cold here in Texas, but I'm doing great.
It's so nice to have you here today. So, let's start the chat with when and how did you first start your travel business?
Okay, so I was in a phase of my life where I really wanted to just step out and do something amazing. My son had Alberto. He had just graduated from high school, and I only have one son, so I'm like, oh, this is some freedom for me to just do some traveling. So in July of 2023, I found an amazing company to just really dived in. They were great with training, Archer Evolution. I'm an agent with them, and I found them, and I was just dived into training. I did really 6 months of training and just trying to get my vision for my business. And from there, like here I am now, just loving the journey. It's changed my life tremendously. It's changed my son's life, my family's life, and I'm loving the connections I'm making with my clients. So yeah, that's the short in a nutshell.
That's very true. Travel generally has a great impact in everybody's life.
Yeah.
So, what inspired you to become a travel advisor?
Just wanting to share the experience with my clients, or just in general people that want to just stop talking about it and just be about it, and book those international trips, those bucket list destinations, and sometimes we just think of, I want to do this, I want to do this. So I just wanted to put action to my faith and just kind of help everyone that I come in contact with that have goal to check off those destinations, and I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be a part
Great,
of that with
Faith.
you.
Yes. Because, so many people feel that some or the other time, but don't always act on it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, tell us about your first ever booking. How did it feel to sell that dream?
Oh my gosh. So I have my friend, my good friend and travel agent, Gabriel Reyes. I met him in California, and he reached out to me on Facebook. And he's like, "Oh my God, you have a travel business now. I really, really would like to support you." So he ended up booking he had a retreat going to Peru. So it was his first time going to Peru, and I was like, "Yes, I figured out everything that I was supposed to do. I hadn't booked anything yet, so it was kind of a step-by-step process and a learning experience with him. But he was patient. He had an amazing time at his retreat, and I'm so glad that I just kind of made that happen for him, and he enjoyed every bit of it. So that was my first booking.
Okay, that's wonderful. And first booking hits different because it's
Yeah.
not just a sale, it's a confidence being brought.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, do you remember the first time you booked a culture holidays trip and what stood out to you about that experience?
Oh my gosh. So I loved, and before I got started with my business, I'm like, okay, what do I want my niche to be? What I want my focus to be? And I know I had a dream in my heart to travel, so that was there. But also people that may have wanting to go, may don't have a significant other, maybe a single traveler, a solo traveler. I wanted to bring people together. I feel like that organic experience is everything. So my first booking was Bali, Indonesia. I just kind of put it out there. I stepped out in faith. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I stepped out in faith, and I had ended up just putting the trip together, putting the group booking page together, and I had five travelers initially. So and this is through Facebook. This is through different networking events that I went to, and I was able to get five. So I had a friend. I have a friend, Sabrina. She reached out to me, and she's like, I'm joining your Bali trip." And I'm like, "Cool, let's go." She reached out to me, and she's like, I'm bringing some friends too." She ended up bringing five of her friends, adding to that trip. So I ended up having 10 travelers to Bali in April 2025. It was the most amazing experience ever. And I just experiencing that, going through culture holidays. You put the all the itinerary together. So I felt confident that, okay, this is my first time traveling internationally, but I'm going with a company who has detailed this for my client, who is there to assist me through the process and the training. I joined the webinars, I got on there, I was just kind of researching the whole destination. So how you put it together is amazing. The training, I couldn't have done it without jumping on the webinars and just putting it all together. And thank you for the support of that. So
Thank you so much, Lakisha. It's so nice to hear that we helped you in something, and that's Bali as your first culture holidays experience. That's a very strong start.
yes.
All right. So before we go deeper, let's play a quick game to lighten
Okay,
things up. Okay. It's called
okay,
Pack or Pass. I'll throw
okay,
out some random travel items and you have to instantly tell me if you would like to pack it or pass it. Okay.
okay.
All
All
right.
right.
So, neck pillow,
Pass.
High heels,
Pass.
power bank,
Pack.
okay, instant noodles,
Pack.
selfie stick,
Pack.
okay, a hardcover guidebook.
Pass.
Yes, we are always there to help you out in that. Okay. All right. So great for the fast energy. Now let's move forward and talk about what makes your travel business truly yours. Okay.
Okay.
Every advisor has their signature, their magic, and this is where your brand really shines. So let's talk about, your specialization and your passion. So which specific type of travel or market do you specialize in and what makes it unique to your business?
I specialize in group travel and cruises. When I was deciding on this, I knew that I love to do both. I feel like you have to have a passion for it in order to assist people, especially people that is going on groups for the first time, traveling internationally for the first time, or going on a cruise for the first time. So it started with initially me having a passion for both. Um, and then taking that passion, the extra step, and saying that I want to be experienced at this. You it's okay to get started and start from a clean slate, but at the same time, you have to get experience. So when I booked that first trip to Bali, I knew that I'm taking my passion now and I'm turning it into experience. So when you have the combination of the two, passion and experience, now you have a force and you have a foundation for your clients, and now they're inspired by you. I feel confident in traveling to another country with someone that I can trust, that I know that has integrity, that is passionate and experienced. So I think it's just taking that first, take that step of faith and do it, book it. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you've researched it, that you've done your due diligence to make that client and those travelers feel confident in you. Even if it's your first time, I just say that confidence means everything. That research, that due diligence makes a difference.
Very well said. Very well said. Okay, so moving forward, if travel was a person, how would you describe your relationship with it?
I love it. It would be my travel buddy and hubby. uh, I love it. I love couples traveling. It really brings the connection together. I'm able to travel with my best friend, and those experiences, it broadens your mind and it broadens your relationship. And I feel like not every couple has that. Not everybody likes to travel, or it's a mutual love and passion. But I'm thankful to have someone that I can share that mutual love, and we can just experience the world together.
Okay, your hubby and travel buddy. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so has there ever been a moment you felt like a true dream seller?
All the time, like I said, when people come together, strangers become friends, friends become someone that you can travel with again in the future. I feel like that's organic, it's genuine, it's something that you can't explain. It's a feeling. It makes my heart smile to know that I'm going on this adventure with someone for the first time, and I'm sharing that mutual feeling about it. Just landing in a whole new place, in a whole new destination with them, and just seeing them, their faces light up, their experiences. The excitement is so organic. It's so fulfilling, and I love it. I love being able to share that moment with my travelers.
That's very true because that's when you realize you're not just booking trips, you're unlocking parts of people they have never met before. Those
Amen.
beautiful
Yep.
emotions. Yes,
Yeah.
so true. Okay, you have worked with Culture Holidays. Can you share any trip you booked with us that made your clients really happy?
Oh my gosh. So Bali was an amazing experience, our first one. But we recently went on Greece in October of 2025. And it was amazing. My clients loved it. They felt like it was just life changing for them just to experience Santorini and Mykonos Island. And we loved going on the ferries and the sea jets. It was literally just breathtaking to just be standing in Santorini. It was like standing in a magazine. And so many of my clients loved it. They're like, "Oh my God, this is forever life changing." We did it's the flying dress in Santorini, and that was amazing. The views are breathtaking. So they just love the beauty, the architecture. Athens was amazing. We did stay 2 nights in Athens. I think the whole itinerary for Greece was on point. We had our rooms upgraded to swim out pools in Mykonos and Santorini. So I just feel like the hotels were great. The itinerary was great. Oh my God, just giving a shout out to Vickle. Just that support destination. If I came across anything, if I needed anything from my travelers, I was on WhatsApp. I got an immediate response. One of my travelers' flight got delayed, and I was able to reach out to the team and just they assisted her. They picked her up, they brought her to the hotel. So the in destination support, I think that was just everything I needed because I needed that foundation of someone who knew the country, who knew the area, and I had that support. So that confidence was there. So shout out to the Culture Holidays operations team.
Thank you so much. We are so happy that Culture Holidays was able to help you in creating such a beautiful memory for your clients.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right. So now we go into the heart touching part because behind every booking, there is always a human story.
Yes.
So, what has been your most unforgettable client story?
Unforgettable.
Yes.
I used to do my Uber driving on days when I was slow or when I had that break in my schedule. So I met a client. I was his Uber driver, and he was talking to me about a cruise. So I said, "Yeah, I can help you book your cruise." He reached out to me, and I had him fill out my form. I did the cruise quote for him. And I guess he was really, really shy about going to the cruise by himself. So, so he ended up sending me like 3 different IDs of people that he wanted to be my travel buddy. And I'm like, this is a little weird, but it was a little funny. I really, really wanted him to have a travel buddy. But at the end of the day, he ended up going by himself. He loved it. He went on the Royal Caribbean. He ended up loving the trip. He was okay with going by himself, but it was a funny experience. But I'm so glad that he went. He just kind of stepped out in faith and did it by himself and he enjoyed himself. So he gave me an amazing review for it. So
Great. Three IDs and still went solo.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That's a story only a travel advisor can tell.
yeah.
Okay. Was there a moment you felt me made your job easier as an advisor?
Just really connecting with my clients. Sometimes when you're learning something new and you're stepping out into something new, it's that kind of fear that like, oh my God, am I doing this right? Am I am I doing this, correctly? So when you have that doubt, having a support system and being able to connect with your clients on a personable level changes that for me. that was the biggest thing for me. Like, this is my first time. This is, something that's new to me. But having that support system, like I said, with culture holidays, the webinar trainings, I could reach out, I can call them. I picked them up and called culture holidays many times. I just feel like that support there, just being able to reach out at any time for anything that you need makes the difference and make that process better.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, is there any emotional story you have been related with travel, like any clients or anything, any emotional thing which is related to the travel thing?
Emotionally, I can say that it's been a whole roller coaster of emotions, really. I'm gonna just be honest. It's been a whole roller coaster for me, during the process and for my clients. Like I said, I can experience my clients' organic feelings. I know one of my clients told me, "Oh my, God, I'm a millionaire in Bali, right?" because our dollar goes so far in Bali, but I'm able to see those emotions on my clients, to know that they really enjoy their trip, that they're loving the experience. And for me, it's been a complete emotional roller coaster. Just stepping out, learning how to book it, how to connect, how to sell, the whole process. I've grown as a person, I've grown as a leader, as a chaperone, right? Chaperoning the adults. I've grown in every way, you know and I just I'm thankful for this experience, because I'm better, I'm experienced, I know what to do, what not to do. But every destination is different. You can't apply what you learn from one destination to the other. So it's a challenge for me. It keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me growing. So I love that part.
That's wonderful to hear. Okay, now let's talk about the business side of being a dream seller, because passion opens the door and strategy keeps it open. So, what's your go to way to turn an inquiry into a confirmed booking?
Good old customer service, thing is so tech savvy, and chat GBT and AI, and the human touch, being personable with your clients, reaching out. I set up Zooms with my clients, like before, a couple days before I reached out to them. I set up a Zoom. I have a checklist, just checking things off. Make checked in your flight, you got your luggage paid for, kind of just all those details. It makes their experience better. So I'm a very detail oriented person, and I feel that just that customer service, that personable experience with them, makes the difference for them. They've been paying for this trip, and they're excited about it. And you want to make that experience for them better, because they're just not sure what to expect. So having that detail oriented, I say it's a gift, to pay attention to the details, to offer a helping hand, offer any suggestions that I have from my trips, from my travels. I think that goes a long way with people, and they come back. I'm getting repeat bookings of clients that are coming back because they're not finding that personal touch. It's that personal touch that keeps them coming back, because they're like, they can try out another person, and I'm okay with that, because I know who I am. But when they come back and they're like, I didn't get that experience with them, I'm not able to find what you offer. So I think that's everything in building that clientele and that relationship where they're going to keep coming back to you.
That's very true. That listening skills and the personal
Hmm.
touch separates
Yep,
average advisors from the exceptional ones.
that's right.
Okay, what is the common objection that you hear and how do you handle it?
Common objection. Do I need travel protection? Yes. Yes, I have had clients that they're like, no, I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want to pay the extra for it. And I had one client that went to Jamaica, and I had to reschedule her whole booking because of the hurricane. I sat on the phone for like 7 hours, and they're like, she didn't purchase travel protection. Luckily, she didn't completely lose her trip. They did give her an opportunity to add it on once she rescheduled the trip. But that was a perfect example, and that's the example that I use. And now she's like, let me, she don't even bother with saying no about the travel protection. Now she just like, yes, let's get the travel protection. So I use that as an example for my clients that's traveling internationally. You never know. The travel protection provides medical insurance, it provides trip cancellation interruption. You never know what's going to happen flying into a new country. So I make it my thing to book travel protection. It's recommended and it's essential for international travel, for sure, and definitely for that. Sometimes the domestic stuff, I can say, okay, it's local, it's your decision, but I don't even book it if they're not trying to purchase travel protection for international trips. It's not worth the headache.
True. Okay, so how do you convince clients to focus on value instead of price?
Sharing my experiences, they, sometimes they, oh, I want the cheapest option, or, you're not looking, I say value over cheap, right? Value over cheap because you can go, you can get there, but then you didn't focus on the experience that you wanted to have. So when you put value over cheap, now you're focused on what kind of experience. Once I get on my vacation, I've been working hard all year, I've been paying this thing off. Now, when you're focused on the value, you're focused on that experience when you get there. And that is where cheap is always going to drop the ball, right? If that was your initial intention for, I just want a cheap vacation, you're going to get a cheap experience, right? You have to focus your intention on what you value and what experience you want to have. And I tell my clients that, you know, you've been working all year, you've been paying off this trip. Let's focus on value because I want you to have a good time there. I want that vacation for you to be meaningful because you've earned it. You've worked hard for it. So that's
Very
what I
true.
use.
And that's a very important point that cheap can cost more in the long run.
You know,
Okay. So what's your favorite upsell or add-on that client always thank you for?
that travel protection. And
Mhm.
sometimes I like to offer different excursions that's going to enhance their trip. Even the add-ons as far as just the experiences they want to have, like the flying dress I did in Greece, or different experiences that I feel that they'll enjoy. I upsell those as well.
Okay. How do you build long-term loyalty with your clients?
Just being myself, being myself, being confident in who I am, what I offer them, what I bring to the table as their travel advisor, being personable, having integrity. I think that's everything. I've heard horror stories about agents, not doing right by their clients, doing right by people. I put those principles first. Just loving people, doing right by people, having the integrity when I book their trips, and make sure they get a product for their money. I think that's everything. That's everything. Absolutely.
Very correctly said. Okay, so from all the trips we offer, Bali, Dubai, Greece, India, Egypt, and others, which one do you secretly love selling the most?
I love Bali. It was not a hard sale. I mean, I had so many people reach out to me to want to join it. Our dollar stretched, the US dollar stretched so far in Bali. The experience was amazing. The support, everything was amazing, and my clients loved the elephant safari, going and riding the elephants. I think Bali is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful destination. And that was my favorite. I love Greece. Don't get me wrong. I love Greece. There is you can't really compare the two, but Greece was a hard sell for me. It's a harder sell, but it when people, they're like, let's do it. Let's spend the money. Let's enjoy the beautiful place. It got easier, but Bali was it for me.
It seems Bali has clearly, mesmerized you.
Yeah.
All right, Lakisha. So, time to put your advisor instincts to the test. Now, every
Okay.
travel advisor faces tough client objections. Let's see how fast you can bust them in our signature game, Objection Busters. Okay, I'll
Okay.
throw objections at you and you answer like, what will you do with your real clients?
Okay.
So, first objection, that's too expensive.
Focus on value and a better experience.
I'll just book it online.
Good luck. You never know what you're gonna get.
True. I need to check with my husband or wife.
That's a difficult one, but you got to get those two in agreement. So,
Okay. Next one. Maybe next year.
nope, the time is now.
Okay. I found it cheaper elsewhere.
Price is not always uh, important.
Okay. Travel insurance, I don't think I need it.
Yes, you do.
I'm not sure if this destination is safe.
Do some research.
Okay, now let's look ahead, and because the best journeys are still waiting, so future and aspirations. If you could only sell one destination for the rest of your life, which would it be and why?
Bali for sure. A lot of people they just love it. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful experience. It sells itself really. It's reasonably priced. It's affordable, and you have an amazing time when you go there. So Bali for sure.
Definitely. Okay. What's one dream destination you have not sold yet but would love to?
Israel. I would love to go to Israel, do a group trip to Israel, and just experience that. I have been putting it off, but it's on the to do list.
Okay, great choice. All right. Which recent trip have you completed with Culture Holidays and how was your experience?
Greece in
Great.
October 2025. It was life changing. I was able to meet a friend. Her name is Pari, and we met in Artemis, Greece, right on the beach, right on the Aegean Sea, right? And we was talking. We met there, and we connected, and we exchanged numbers. Until this day, we still talk. We have Bible studies on Zoom. But I think Greece was life changing for me. Just meeting the people, just experiencing the Athens and the destinations we were on. It was life changing for my clients as well. And I would definitely do another Greece trip for sure. The itinerary was beautiful. It was really glorious, as you say it is.
Yes. We look
Glorious
forward to
country.
your next Greece trip now.
Yes.
Okay, Lakisha. So, time for a quick rapid fire round. Whatever comes
Okay.
to your mind first. Okay. First
Okay.
country you ever visited.
Bahamas,
Okay. Your favorite destination you have sold.
Greece.
Okay. I think I know the next answer. But, anyways, speaking of culture holidays, which destination do you love selling the most?
Bali.
And if you had to recommend just one culture holidays group tour, which one would it be?
Group tour, Greece.
Okay. What's a dream destination you have yet to sell but would love to?
Paris.
Okay. Which destination could you visit again and again without getting bored?
Bali.
In one word, how would you describe your personal travel style?
Calm. I like to be calm because
Okay.
it's a lot going on in the new country. So I try
Hmm.
to be calm.
Okay. Share with us the best travel tip you always give to your clients.
Buy that travel protection. Don't say no to it. Don't decline it.
Okay. Name a travel gadget you simply can't live without.
Neck pillow and a blanket. I need two of them. A
Okay.
blanket too.
What's one thing you always pack for every trip, no matter where you go?
Yes, my travel blanket.
All right. Okay. Now for some fun choices, beach vacation or mountain escape.
Mountain escape.
Okay. Window seats or aisle seats.
Window seat all day.
And finally, luxury hotel or a boutique stay.
Luxury hotel.
All right. That was fun. But before we wrap up, I want to slow things down for a moment because every dream seller carries wisdom that someone else needs to hear. And this
Yeah.
part is for the agents who are just starting, just doubting, or just praying for their first breakthrough.
Mhm.
So, Lakisha, if a brand new travel advisor is watching this right now, someone who just signed up, maybe scared, maybe excited, maybe wondering if they made the right decision, what advice would you give to them?
I would tell them I was there. I was where you are. Um, get a plan, get a vision. You will be all over the place if you don't have the vision, what you want to stick to, what you want to stick out. This is being a travel advisor, it's a process, right? And it helps us grow personally and professionally. And I would say stick to it no matter of the negative you come against or anything that's not going your way or you didn't quite get meet your goals that you wanted to meet. Stick it out. I believe that in everything in life, we have to sacrifice and we have to stick it out and we have to be consistent and persistent if it's something we truly believe in. So, if you believe in it, if you know that you have this passion to help people get their travel dreams and get it accomplished, stick it out. Sometimes we are it's a change in us that we see in helping others. You're going to see changes within you. You know, you're going to see growth within you. And if you don't stick it out, you'll never know what it could have been. So I would say to that new travel advisor, I was where you are. I stuck it out. I believed in what I was doing, what difference I was making, what dream I was living for myself and then helping others live the dream and selling the dream and helping them have the experience, those first time experiences of going to different countries and different destinations. Stick it out is what I would say.
Great. Okay. And the next question, this one is close to my heart. So, if you had to describe culture holidays to another travel advisor in just one sentence, what would you say?
Absolutely incredible. You have been around 24 years. These tours, going to another country, it's already scary in a traveler's mind. I'm going to this whole new place. And what Culture Holidays does is take that away from you. The experience that you have, the operations team that are the support, the in destination, the support, the training, all of that, utilize all of that experience that you have, and it makes it better on a travel advisor to have that. And how you put the tours and the itineraries together and the connections you have with the hotels in these different destinations, it makes a difference. If I was to sit and put that itinerary together, I probably would fail at it. Honestly, you've done that work utilizing Culture Holidays experience, make that a different experience for you and for the client. So I'd say use it while you can, tap into all the resources, the trainings, and make that a best experience for your client.
Thank you for that, Lakisha. It truly means a lot because partnerships like this are built on trust, growth, and shared purpose.
Amen. Yeah, and I appreciate the partnership. I love culture holidays. There's more trips coming, and I know that each and every destination I'm going to grow and grow and grow.
Thank you. And now, my favorite question. If you could gift one dream trip to your younger self, where would you send them?
My younger self.
Yes.
Uh, one dream trip to my younger self. That's a hard one. An African safari. I would
Okay,
love to do an African safari. I love animals. I want to experience that. So, the kid in me, the child in me, would love to do an African safari.
that's beautiful. Lakisha, this has been such a beautiful conversation. Your journey shows that travel is not just about destination, it's about healing, confidence, freedom, and new beginnings. You truly represent what it means to be a dream seller. Thank you for trusting Culture Holidays to be a part of your journey. And thank you for inspiring so many women to believe that it's never too late to build something meaningful. And to everyone watching, if you loved this story, share it with an advisor who needs a reminder that their dreams are valid. And until next time, keep selling dreams.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you so much, Lakisha, for being there on this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I
your time.
appreciate it. This opportunity was amazing. I appreciate you for following up and and I was excited with this process. So thank you so much for having me and I know that this will help my group trips as well.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Have a great
Okay.
morning.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.